The Trax 40 is a self-propelled aerial lift designed to support one operator aloft in a static position. It is important that the operator read and understand all warning labels and the operator's manual provided with the unit before taking the unit aloft. Mounted on the ground control panel, located on the side of the boom turret, is a key switch. This switch must be turned to the on position to start the engine. Switches to start and stop the APU are located at both control stations. At the ground control panel, turn the key to the start position and push the choke switch at the same time, releasing the ham once the engine begins to run. Allow the APU a moment to warm up. Extend the boom until the work platform has reached the point where you can enter safely without overreaching. Once in the basket, be sure to hook your safety harness lanyard to the D-ring provided. Retract the boom fully to reach the track and outrigger controls. To move the unit forward, push both levers forward. To reverse, pull both levers back. To turn, push or pull one lever, leaving the other in the neutral position or slightly activated depending on drive surface. The Trax 40 has two speeds. The speed control lever is labeled on the track controls. Low speed is in the middle position, and high speed is in the forward position. If the lever is positioned in the high speed mode, all hydraulic flow is diverted to the track circuit. The lever must be turned to the lift enable position to power the lift. The Trax 40 can maneuver up and down relatively steep grades. It is designed with a narrow wheelbase, which allows it to pass through gates and double doors. Never cross slopes of greater than 5 degrees. Death or crushing injury may result in the event of a rollover. Located in front of the track control levers are the outrigger controls. Watch the outrigger all the way to the ground. Caution anyone in the area where you are deploying the outriggers to stand clear. Death or crushing injury may otherwise occur. A gauge is placed on the panel to assist in leveling the platform. The unit must be raised off of the tracks. Never allow one outrigger to be fully extended. If all 4 outriggers do not have firm contact, an unsafe condition can exist. Death or serious injury may occur in the event of a rollover. Reposition the unit so that all 4 outriggers are supporting the unit without being fully extended. All 4 outriggers must be under load for the boom controls to function. Use pads to distribute the outrigger loading on softer surfaces. An alarm siren will sound if the unit is elevated on an incline of greater than 4 degrees. Immediately retract the boom fully, then lower the work platform to the ground. Level the unit with the outrigger controls. If there is any chance that the surface conditions will not support the outriggers, then the unit must not be used. A set of ground controls are located on the side of the turret. To use the ground controls, the override switch must be flipped to the lower position. Function switches elevate and lower both upper and lower booms, extend and retract the inner boom, rotate the turret, and trim the basket. Before using the basket controls, the override switch must be returned to the upper position. The basket controls will not function unless the basket override switch is in the upper position and all 4 outriggers are deployed and under pressure. The basket function controls will not work unless the motion master switch is engaged. For extension, rotation, and upper and lower boom elevation, depress the motion master switch and select the toggle switch for the direction desired. Stop and start switches are also provided at the basket control station to stop and restart the APU. There are elevation controls for both upper and lower booms. Always elevate the upper boom before raising the lower boom. Out extends the boom. CW, or clockwise, rotates the boom in a clockwise direction when the boom is viewed from above. CCW, or counterclockwise, rotates the boom in a counterclockwise direction. In retracts the boom, and down lowers the boom. Always bring the lower boom to the rest position before the upper boom. Note that the upper boom must always be elevated before the lower boom. The lower boom must be elevated before attempting to rotate the unit. If the boom must be rotated in a clockwise direction, the lower boom must be elevated to clear the track and outrigger controls. The track and outrigger control panel may also interfere with the lower boom rotation when it is 180 degrees from the stowed position. The operator must always use caution when the lower boom angle is in plane with this panel. While aloft, if any outrigger loses firm contact pressure, functions will be limited to retraction and lowering of the booms. In this event, the operator should always return to base and reset the outriggers. A positioning marker is provided on the side of the turret and the chassis to assist the operator in aligning the lower boom with the boom rest. The operator must always align these two marks before lowering into the trample position.